First and foremost, happy Earth Day. April 22nd, 2020 marks the 50th annual Earth Day celebration here in the United States. I'm James, Education and Outreach Coordinator with the Eagle River Watershed Council, here to talk to you about why Earth Day is so important, how you can connect with our Earth, and how you can just enjoy our rivers by simply laying on the banks. In the 1950s and 60s, we were deep into our industrial America, and a lot of our environment had seen years and years of degradation and poor health. In the 1960s, a lot of America was waking up to this, and our environmental movement was sparked by people like Rachel Carson, who wrote Silent Spring, warning of all of the effects of fertilizers and bug killers that are affecting more than just the weeds that they were meant to kill, but affecting all of our environment, and rivers like the Cuyahoga that were catching on fire, and neighborhoods in New York that were just really, really unhealthy. People were starting to recognize that our Earth was in trouble. In 1970, on April 22nd, the United States hosted the first Earth Day, which was a celebration and a mobilization of people trying to fight for basically the rights of the Earth. And certainly following that, it was a major passage of laws that helped permanently protect our environment, which helped form the Environmental Protection Agency and also led to the Clean Water Act and the Clean Air Act. Earth Day is a day to think about how we can improve our planet and improve it for us, improve it for our future, but it's also a time to celebrate. I'm sitting here in Brush Creek Open Space along this beautiful, clean flowing creek, listening to 10 different birds make their calls and smelling the clean air and just watching this river flow. It's incredible. And it reminds me, it tells me that we've come a long way in the 50 years since the first Earth Day. Not to say that we don't have a lot to go, but the Watershed Council and myself want you to take today, to take April 22nd, 2020, to celebrate where we've come and to enjoy nature. We've spent a lot of weeks stuck at home. It's been a really weird spring. It hasn't been a silent spring. So take a time, take a moment, and celebrate. And we challenge you to do that in a way that's different than we think. Here in Colorado, we think that getting outside and celebrating the planet is mountain biking or rafting or trail running for 20 miles or going for a crazy long hike up in the woods. But it doesn't have to be. Our rivers don't catch on fire anymore, so we can spend as much time as we want sitting next to them. And we really think that that is a wonderful way to celebrate Earth Day. Rivers have so many benefits, not only just the beauty of a space, not just that they supply us drinking water, but they have mental health benefits. And sitting by a river, playing in a river, it reduces your stress, it puts you into a state of relaxation, and it really just can elevate your day and elevate your life. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go do something crazy to celebrate the planet. One way that you can sit by a river and take in all of its amazing qualities is really simple. And it's something I don't even often think about, but it's something that I'm gonna do today on Earth Day. And that is nature writing. You can just sit with a notebook, sit with your iPhone, think about things, take observations, be reflective, look at your river and look at your surroundings, and you might be able to come up with something incredible, or not. Maybe it's just a couple words that reminded you of your amazing day by the stream.
Mike, is that you?
Hey, James. I heard you were doing some nature writing.
Where did you come from?
I was just, chilling by the watershed.
With a whiteboard?
Yeah, I like writing haikus.
Wow. I'm trying to do some nature writing. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Well, maybe I can help.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, James, maybe one thing you could try if you don't do a lot of nature writing is a haiku.
What the heck is a haiku?
Well, let me tell you. A haiku is a Japanese form. It's almost always about nature. It always has 3 lines with a specific syllable signature, but I'll explain that in a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you're really wanting to give yourself a challenge, the last line should be a surprise or a twist.
Whoa.
Yeah, simple form, but a lot going on.
Cool.
Yeah, so, James, let me explain these syllables to you, because they are what haiku are all about.
What do you mean?
Well, let me show you. James, what's a word that this setting makes you think of or inspires in you? What's something you can either see or smell or feel or hear or even taste right now?
How's that taste?
Kind of rocky. Yeah.
Rocky Road?
I wish.
Shoot. All right, well, this makes me think of summer.
Summer. Okay, that's 2 syllables. You got 3 syllables left in your first line. That should be a 5-syllable first line. Summer.
3 more syllables.
3 more syllables. Maybe
Summer. River.
Okay. Summer. River. You got 1 more syllable here.
Flows.
Flows. Fantastic. Guys, James seems like he writes a lot of haikus. That was very professionally done. But if you don't write a lot of haikus and you're having trouble thinking of a word to fit the 575 pattern, just remember to think of synonyms with different syllables. So maybe instead of saying summer, I could say it is warm. Okay, so far these are all 1-syllable words. It is warm and nice. Now, I like James's version a lot better. It was a little bit more creative. He's using words that bring up some emotions for me and make me think of thoughts. But just so you know, you've got a lot of options with your syllable scheme. Maybe thinking of words like water, which I definitely see and hear in this spot. If I don't have 2 syllables for water, I could just say creek. Or stream.
Anything that makes you think of water, you can use as another word for water.
Yeah, sure.
You're painting a picture with this.
Oh, I love that analogy. Haiku is just like painting a picture with words. I like that. Friends, I like to clap out my syllables. You can see James counting out his syllables. You can snap out your syllables. Just be sure that you count them carefully because one requirement of a haiku is that it has 3 lines, the first being 5 syllables, the second being 7, and the last being 5. Let's see if we can look around a little bit and write a full haiku for you.
Whoa, Mike, you already wrote a haiku?
Yeah, James, I'm a master at this.
Jeez.
You want to know how I did it?
I definitely want to know how you did it.
Dude, this one was super simple. I just looked down. Yellow rocks, red rocks, white rocks, and black rocks gathered where the beaver swims. I saw a beaver here last spring. Yeah.
Yellow rocks, red rocks,
5. Yeah.
white rocks, and black rocks gathered
Oh, yeah. 7.
where the beaver swims.
Great.
575.
575.
That's a haiku. So I noticed that you said you just looked down and saw these rocks. So with a haiku, we're just painting a picture with what we see with our eyes?
Well, sure, James, but it's not just what we see. It's what we hear and what we smell and what we feel and maybe even what we taste as well.
Do you remember you tasting that rock? So we're gathering our senses and putting it onto paper just like you gathered those rocks.
Yeah, that's a good way of thinking about it.
I think I get it. So we're writing about nature. We're using all of our senses to paint a picture. It's 3 lines.
Yeah.
5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables.
Yeah.
And maybe we want to put in a discovery or something, a surprise of some sort.
Right, like the beaver from last spring.
Beaver from last spring.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I want to write my own haiku.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Later, James.
Where are you going?
Cheers, man.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to write a haiku. I think I got the hang of this whole haiku thing. After looking around and thinking about where I'm at and observing, syllables are hard, but I think I got the 575, and I think I've got something pretty good here. It's entitled June 21st. I am obviously thinking of summer and warmer days and camping and our rivers. Summer river flows. Summer river flows. The calming breeze calls of birds. That's 7. Now I want ice cream. Remember, haikus can be about anything. It is just about taking in what's around you and use this as a tool to celebrate Earth Day and appreciate the journey that we've come in the last 50 years, the protections that we have from the last 50 years, and just enjoy the space that is around you. Get outside, do whatever you want to do, and try something new. And the Watershed Council would love to hear about your haiku. Send us what you've got to outreach@erwc.org, and happy 50th Earth Day to you. A big thanks to Wild Mike, my roommate and coach and academic coach at Zealous Schools. Mike, a few words?
Yeah, hey guys, if you want any more tips on nature writing or more stuff to keep you busy during this quarantine time, hit up Zealous and Beyond's virtual classroom. You can email me, Michael, at Zealous Schools. I'll hook you up with a login to that. We'll keep you busy having lots of fun.
Again, thank you so much, and happy haiku writing.
Hey, James, great haiku.
This was great. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.